Hey Aries, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your Blam is song for the week of April 19th through the 25th of 2021. I want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribes, rocking with me. Those of you that's been with me since the beginning, what's up with y'all? Those of you that have just tuned in, what's up? Want to tell y'all happy birthday. Hope y'all enjoying y'all season. These seasons are coming and going, but at the same time, as they always do, there are always something that's real. There's the momentum that pushes forward with memories that you'll never be able to take away from this season. The pandemic, the violent episodes that have been going on as far as um, in history that has been recognized and not like it has been before, you know. I feel like this energy is intense like fire, and I feel like this is on a lot of you all's minds where you all are looking at the things that are going on and it's intensifying as the days go by, as things happen. Um, and I feel like there's an accountability um, for the fire, and I feel like you may be looking for it here with the Nine of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the tarot deck that I'm using, the Light Seers Tarot deck. Um, I feel like a lot of you have come out of anxiety, fear, pain, changing up eating habits. You're doing things and there's a fire that's been lit up under you, you know, whether it's the birthday season or what, or realizing what's an illusion and what's not. And then power in reverse here is at the bottom of the deck, which is 8. I feel like you acknowledging your strengths, your capabilities, especially those of you that have tapped into your unknown gifts and abilities. A lot of you are looking for that. I do have an unknown gifts and abilities reading in the description box if you definitely need to figure out some things or have some questions about the expectations of the things you are to achieve in this lifetime, and what the spirit realm has for you just individually. Okay, so with that, let's go over. Let's get started in this week's Blam. Okay, time is fluid. Doesn't have to take place this week, but you know how I go. You have 8 accelerated motion at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like a lot of you are watching and wishing amongst the stars here, and truth and clarity. All these came out turned down here. So except for, okay, so there's one that came out turned up. So okay, so let's get some clarifiers out here and then we'll go over what came out here. But I feel like there's some energy here. There's a lot of energy here that's hidden, but I feel like this may be answering some of the questions some of you may be having in regards to I'm hearing love life and opposition, you know, um, and truth, like just like standing in your truth, your power with courage. But I feel like there's a fear that has died down. Like some of you may have been always covering up, always, but I think that had a lot to do with your self confidence. And I'm also hearing control, self control here. Um, you have the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you have walked off from situations that are no longer serving you. I feel like you have the 8 at the bottom of the Psychic Tarot accelerated motion. And then a lot of you may be walking away from old thoughts, ideas, and concepts. And then you got the 8 of Cups here. I feel like you're moving forward with the things that are positive for you, making positive changes. You may even feel like there's a fire that's been lit up under you for you to move forward with progression, with true change. You know what I'm saying? And with fire comes accountability. You know, to walk in this authority, this power, you have to be ready to acknowledge where you went wrong, where things, where you played a part in some things, You have to be ready to accept and admit that. So these first three we're going to go over is Shadow 18, 9, 1 in reverse, Prosperity Begins, and then Throat Chakra 5. Okay, so some of you may be changing up the way you articulate, the way that you put things down. You may be dealing with some shadow work here, some things that may have held you back, like you may not have been speaking up. A lot of you may be tapping a source here where prosperity comes in, like your gifts may be getting anointed now because you're in your season, and you may be ready to face some things that you may not have dealt with before. Now you have the 9 of Wands here, clarifying this with the Page of Wands in the reverse here, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the only 3 that came out, I thought it was more than that. Okay, so basically, with the 9 of Wands, the Page of Wands in reverse, and then the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like your stability here. I feel like you're getting grounded in the mind. A lot of you may be meditating more, maybe doing positive affirmations, getting grounded in what it is to be that's true to you. I feel like some of the things that you may have just done on a whim, you may not be doing anymore. You may be realizing the type of energy that it drew in and that it's not working for you. And I feel like that's what the shadow side is showing you, that some things are just not profitable. And I feel like with the 9 of Wands, you're standing in your truth outside of the battles that you come out of. Being that, and it's what a lot of people do, not everybody does the same thing. But when it comes around time for their birthday, they look at where they've grown, where they have taken a loss, where they have gained, where things have worked out in some areas, and what areas they need. Like right here, the throat chakra, what area you need to speak your truth in, or you may need to convey your truth. It may not even be verbally. It just may needs to be in your disposition. Your unspoken language, your attitude, that type of energy. I feel like there's a fire here for because fire, when things get consumed in a fire, what happens? You start over. Things become ashes. Things that they no longer cease to be dealt with. It's over with, right? So some of you may be burning up some of these old ideas, concepts, feelings, patterns that are no longer serving you, Aries. You have here, these 3 here turned down as well. You have partnerships and alliances, a 3. You have firm foundation, 4. And then you have patience and planning, a 7. I feel like you may be taking into account and consideration working with people and realizing that you can't do everything on your own, that it's give and take. All 3 of these are in the upright, so I don't feel like these have honestly been figured out on the best front yet, as far as what's good and what's bad. Like, you figured out some things are not working for you, but I also feel like you figured out where you need to go from here. You have the Queen of Cups here clarifying this, the Ace of Swords, and then the Wheel in reverse here. So some of you may be backing up from a situation, the way that you were doing things. I feel like there's love here for the things that you have going on, but I feel like there's going to be a different way of you expressing. I feel like there's change and growth here, but I feel like with the fire here, there's a desire for change and just to fix the things that you feel like you're responsible for. Like, you may stop the wheel, or the wheel may have stopped on its own, But let's go ahead and see what the wheel is. Let's get a clarifier for the wheel, because I feel like the truth has come out. And there's an energy here about reconnecting, I feel like, with the three here with the relationships and alliances. You may be reconnecting. The Ace of Cups in the reverse here, clarifying the wheel. Let's get one more. The Page of Swords. So some of you may be taking information, the truth, in a way of, okay, you know what, I don't, and then look, the Eight of Cups is still at the bottom of the deck here. So some of you may be taking some information with a grain of salt, but at the same time may not even deal with something. You may be seeing something as, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna worry with it. Because when you start putting fire to something, it disintegrates, right? It's over with. So it's kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to think that way anymore. I'm not going to move in that way. And I feel like with the wheel being in reverse, the universe has stopped something so that you can move forward, so that you can grow. I feel like a truth has come out with the Ace of Swords here. A truth has come out about some knowledge. Okay, yeah, I need to do this here. Yeah, I need to do this here. There are some changes. I feel like a lot of you are making some changes in the way that you do things so that things can grow with prosperity without actually feeling defeated. That's what I'm seeing here. Like basically you're moving in a way that, you know what, I'm gonna take this as a form of growth, and that in itself takes a big person, to where you may take some bad situations and turn them around into a situation of growth. You have one, awareness in reverse. And then you have here hidden is rejoicing, celebration, 3 in reverse. So I feel like there may be an issue here that you may not want to move forward in a connection, that you may want to let go of. You have the Empress here in the reverse. You have the Seven of Cups and the King of Wands. A lot of you may stand in your power and walk away from something, an idea, emotion. And I'm saying emotion, that's just what I heard. But, or some movement. The Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is clarifying the Empress in reverse here. Some of you may look at this situation as a burden. Let me get one more. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So like a lot of you may lack desire moving forward here for accountability is what I'm hearing here. Like some of you with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of you may not want to accept accountability. Some of you may just want to set fire to something, or like to let it go. The Five of Cups in reverse. But I feel like the universe wants you to stop being so hard on yourself and just grow and let go. See, a lot of people don't know how to tame the fire. And I feel like this is your energy. You know how to tame the fire, but you can't let the fire be put out. You got to understand when it's time to grow, when it's time to let go, when it's time to push forward. Energy, the energy here seems very magnetic, but I feel like there's an awareness that's coming about that's going to bring in upheaval. I feel like there's something that you're going to walk away from that is going to propel you into greatness. So let's say like some of you are dealing with self-esteem issues. You're dealing with depression, things of that nature. I feel like this stuff is coming to a head, or then some of this stuff is kind of like all over the place. It's always in your energy. But I feel like here lately, I feel like there's like a fire that's surging through you because it's trying to burn it out of you. That you don't need to feel that way anymore. That's why I say I feel like this energy of you covering up or trying to remain hidden. Now everybody is not in this energy, but I feel like the energy that I'm picking up is um, moving away from some things that are not bringing out the best in you. And I feel like you're acknowledging it. And it's like the best way to get rid of it is to put fire to it, because it can't come back. It don't come back after the fire. You know, you burn a piece of paper, once it's ash, it never turns back into that paper. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing at this point. You're getting rid of things that are no longer serving you by putting fire to it. A lot of you may be getting rid of clothes, maybe getting rid of shoes. You're getting rid of things that have been, I feel like that may have came with things with blockages. You know, getting rid of things that just are no longer serving you, you know, or that attracts the worst thing for you. You know, how some of you may be getting rid of that favorite shirt, but that shirt may attract the same type of people. You know, it may attract that person that bring out the worst in you, attract negative thoughts because of how long you've had that shirt. What kind of spirits came along or you put on the shirt when you was in a lower vibrational energy. I feel like you're putting fire to some things that are just no longer serving you, where you can accept the growth that you need to move forward, to push forward. Some of you feel feel yourself being propelled into something, but at the same time, it's like something else is here, and that's what you're putting fire to. You have disruption in the reverse, 16 breaking down to a 7. You have solitude, 9. And then you have the waiting game, 2. Now, some of you may be waiting on some things to end. Some of you may have connections to people, and you may feel like, okay, when this connection ends with them, then I'll go ahead and do this. You know, some of you may have been putting your life on the back burner for somebody else. You have the 10 of Cups here in reverse, the 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Wands, and then the Death in reverse. So I feel like there may have been, okay, so I feel like a truth has come out, Aries. I feel like a truth has come out. Like I said, you already had the Ace of Swords here. But I feel like a truth has come out about what it takes for connections to grow, what it takes to move forward, what it takes to make it. I feel like there's an energy that there's a truth that has come out. And then it can't stand anymore. It can't stand in the way of a lie. It just can't stand anymore. You know, I feel like some things have gotten broken down to the aspect of, why did I feel this way? Some of you were indoctrinated into the occult as a child, as an infant. And I feel like a lot of the negative energy is being burned out of you. It don't feel good at all. I feel like a lot of the energy is it hurts. And the things that you've been feeling for years is coming out in this season. Deceptive energy, gossip and slander. A lot of things are coming into fruition. Even the things that you believed about yourself, you're realizing it wasn't true. Especially those of you that's dealing with depression and self-esteem issues. There are some things that constantly have you wondering. But I feel like with the Death card here ending here in the reverse, there's a transition that you're accepting that you hadn't accepted before. Give me something for the Death in reverse. What is it that you want Aries to know? Okay, so you have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. You're coming out of anxiety. You're coming out of fear. You're coming out of depression. You're coming out of these things in your season. You have the Five of Swords in reverse. You have the Six of Pentacles. And then you have the the Knight of Cups, clarifying the no, this is the Devil. I said the Death card. This is the Devil in reverse. So you're coming out of these things that have been bringing you down. I said that was the Death, and that's Devil. That's good, because the addictions here, and I feel like you're accepting the transitions here. I feel like you're coming out of this energy of being in your head, wondering what it's going to take, how to be a team player. I also feel like there are offers here that's coming in, like I say, with the Knight of Cups here, the Six of Pentacles. But I feel like there are equal opportunities. So like somebody's going to be bringing in the same energy that you're bringing in. Like all these negative energies, this dead weight energy, you won't be dealing with these energies anymore. You won't be dealing with these perverted spirits anymore. You know, I keep wanting to say Pisces, and I know I haven't said it, but it's on my mind. I don't know if you're dealing with a Pisces or you have Pisces in your chart, but I do feel like there's an energy here of there's some deep soul searching that you're doing to bring about change, love, and just being equipped with the energy that is for you. I feel like these battles that you have undergone, you realize these battles weren't honestly yours, but this mantle was dropped off on your plate for something that you had to deal with. And I feel like they came through offers of love, offers of endearment. And I feel like these also had you turning against the ones that really loved you. But this was purposed energy that came in to take you out. People saw the connection that you had with your parent and they wanted to come against it. A lot of you are facing some dark night of the soul energy and don't understand why you feel the way you feel. That's because some things have been put on you as an infant. Some of you need a past life reading so that you can honestly see what you're up against. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for Aries. I thank you for a mindset of change. I thank you for peace and glory. I thank you for illumination of problems and even giving solutions. I speak that Aries continue to come to you for clarity, strength, and the momentum to keep moving forward. I speak that they let go of the things that are no longer of a concern or things that was only sent to bring in growth. Selah. Y'all have a good one, Aries, and happy birthday again, and know that things are going to work out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all season, and I'll see you next week.